Hello, dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. So, Sagittarius, this is your reading for this week. This is kind of like, I know, I get it. There's this conflicting energy when it comes to you. You're presenting yourself to the world as not having a care, as everything is perfect, everything is good, everything is amazing, and in reality, you're like shedding bricks over something. Whether it is that you're waiting for a response, or you're waiting for an offer, or you're waiting for something to manifest, or something to, it's almost like you're waiting for an outcome of something, but in the process of it, you're trying to maintain your cool. So even though you're going through a challenging time, those around you or those that are seeing you do not see it because you hide it very well. So it's almost kind of like, let's put it this way, and this is just an example, guys. Somebody that goes to work but doesn't bring their personal issues into work, right? So it's like you go to work, you're happy, you're bubbly, you're doing your work, you're you're conversating, you're interacting with other people at work and everything, and then it's like you get home and you're desperately depressed because you and your partner have been trying to conceive for years and it hasn't happened. But it's like nobody at work is aware that you have this issue, right? Or maybe you go home and you're depressed over your living situation, and nobody at work knows that it's happening. So it's almost like you're putting up a front to the world, because it's become very heavy to. It's almost like getting out there, whether it's work or hobbies or whatever it is, gives you a break, a mental break when it comes to all the challenges that you're facing, right? And it's almost like it's gotten to a point where you've learned to what is the word? I can't say it now. Compartmentalize? No, I'm not saying it right. Basically, you're putting everything in different compartments. There you go. I have the word in my head, but it's just like my brain is not making the connection right now. So it is what it is. But it's almost like, you know that like your personal issues or whatever are not meant to be brought into work. And your work issues are not meant to be brought into your personal life. So like, let's put it this way. Maybe you have a great life home, right? With your partner, your kids, whatever it is. And at work, everything is going to hell. But it's like your partner doesn't know that shit is going to hell at work. And there has to be a way for you to deal with whatever it is that is stressful, whatever it is that is challenging. Suppressing it is only going to last for so long, and you can only put up a front for so long. So you need to deal with it, is basically the gist of it for this week for you. So face whatever the challenge is, and allow yourself to actually be okay with it. Allow yourself to acknowledge it and accept it, and move on, basically. There are things that you can do, right, when it comes to certain situations, right? If you're unhappy in your home situation, then start thinking or start planning of how you can improve it, right? If you're unhappy with your work situation, then start planning and working on how to make it better. It could be, taking another job, even if it's an extra 15-20 minutes, but the stress that is going to be lifted from a specific situation is going to allow you to then really show up as yourself, right? Without having to hide anything and without having to pretend so much, because the pretending in itself has been wearing you down a lot, Sagittarius. All right, so let's go ahead and let's draw an oracle card. Now, this can be confirmation to the reading. This can be your advice or something that didn't come out in the reading that you need to be aware of. Why is my speech all over the place today? All right, so let's go ahead and see. One card for Sagittarius, Spirit. So the transformation card flew out. Like a thousand storms held in the hands, soft against the winds. there is change arising from deep within, right? Until we don't fix what, and I don't like to say fix so much because it's like that sounds like we're broken, and everybody has experiences, right? We all have our challenges, but until you don't deal with what it is that is inside you, right? Whatever it is that is weighing you down, whatever circumstance you're unhappy with, then things outside are going to start being affected by it. So during this week, as you're going through this transformation, allow yourself to know that everything has a season. And unfortunately, you know, if we look at it that way, this is your season. But when we are in those challenging times, that is when we start to realize who we truly are, how much will, how much power we truly have within us, right? Because instead of running away from the challenges, you're being asked to face them, right? You're being asked to overcome them. You're being asked not to run away from them so that you can free yourself from them, right? So is this beautiful energy of, as challenging as things may be at this moment in time, it is going to help you grow. It is going to help you evolve. And it's also going to show you an aspect of yourself, whether it is your will, your strength, your power, whatever it may be, that you may not have known that you possessed, right? Because we all do. But at times when we let life knock us down and we stay down, we don't realize what is inside of us. So this week, you're going to realize what you're truly made of. Well, guys, that is all I have for you for this week. As always, thank you for your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. Thank you to all of those that have been donating. It is greatly appreciated. And if you have not liked, share, or subscribed, I encourage you to do so. It helps with growing the channel, getting the video out there for more people, as well as keeping me accountable. For personal readings, all that information can be found down below in the description. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Bye-bye.